Been there's some construction going on here. But I had this little field sitting out here, and I'm like, what do I do with it? What do I do with it? Do I cut all these trees out and just expand it into that field right there? I'm like, nah, that's pretty rough, pretty hilly. They're like, alright, what do I do? So I was like, I got to thinking back on when I lived on the farm. We had like 3.5 acres of garden. So I was like, why don't I put in a nice little garden center? And that's what we're going to do today for you guys. Put in a nice little garden center. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Sounds like a fun little project to bring to you guys. So just give me a second here. I'm doing my sharing. What's going on, Pedro, you sexy beast, you? Just bringing a little bit of garden into the farm simulator, buddy. Field right here. So I said, well, why not bring this little garden in? Alright, so in honor of Miss April, aka my wife, my better half, this first few rows is going to be, we're going to plant it in sunflowers. And the reason is, one, she loves sunflowers, and two, I thought it would be good to go along because I put in a bunch of beehives for her. So we got all kinds of beehives, and they're going to make us nice honey. All natural honey. Plus, at the end I'll show you that these actually provide you money on the farm as well. Ian, welcome to the stream, man. Good to have you here. April, welcome to the stream. Alright, and then let's run across the field here. Went in and put in some greenhouses, had these built in. And these first two greenhouses, they're for lettuce. And then these greenhouses here, these are tomato greenhouses. There's nothing in it yet because, well, we got to give them a little bit of poop, fertilizer, and water. So we got to put fertilizer in here, and we got to put water right there. But we'll get to that in a minute. Buddha Messiah, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so like I said, the first row or two we're going to put in is, we're going to put in some sunflowers for the bees and stuff. The bees' knees. So let's go ahead and get that started. Using my Case 380. It's kind of my little go-to tractor on the farm. I have my big, I use some different variants of this for out and row cropping and stuff, but this is just kind of my my yard tractor. And to do these small fields, make a nice little area. So I think we'll put 2 rows of this. Give the bees some nice pollination area. Speaking of bees and pollination, it's good to, you see the bees in the wild, especially if they're just like resting on trees or whatever, or like the side of a barn, whatever you see them resting on. That's all they're doing, they're resting between where they're moving. And the bees are they're kind of getting endangered, guys, so try not to kill them off. Maybe figure out a way to move them, whatever, but try not to go kill them. We need bees. We need bees a lot more than people think we need bees, for pollination, for flowers, for all the food, the crops that we eat. So, yeah, just be careful with them. And then, alright, here. Kind of ran on a little rant there, but now we're going to do a couple rows of corn. So as we keep doing days down on the farm, and we're on day 9, by the way, guys. Thank you for you guys enjoying this series. I'll definitely keep it up, and we'll keep doing more. But right now, like I said, we're just going to seed in a couple rows of corn. Peter, were you live streaming Call of Duty this morning? Did I miss a live stream? Oh, what are you guys thinking? Let's see, we got, how much space we got? So we're gonna put in radishes, beets, potatoes. Yeah, we'll call that good right there. A couple rows of corn, because I went down to the feed mill, the feed store this morning, down to the mill, and picked up sweet corn seed, and got some beet seeds, so we're gonna put in some beets here for making pickled beets, doing some canning later on in the season. I like pickled beets. So let's put some beets in right here. And like I said, thanks for everybody coming out to the stream today. Y'all are beasts. Appreciate each and every one of you. I don't know what they're doing there. Apparently my workers trying to take the day off. This edge has a little bit of a few jagged edges, so let's go right back down it real quick and make sure we get it all seated in. Hopefully everybody had a beautiful Easter yesterday. I know we did. Alright, so got some beets put in there. Go ahead and seed in some radishes here. Radishes sound good too, huh? Actually, no. Let's go back over here before we get going and change seeders. Gonna have to change seeders up to put the radishes in. Let's go ahead and drop one more row of corn in. Can never have too much sweet corn. You can it, you freeze it, sell it. Yoshi, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? What we're doing today, Yoshi, is we're planting a garden, man. Got a garden, some greenhouses. Just having a... Oop, got autosave. Oh, Chris, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. We're putting in a garden today, brother. Alright. So that should give us enough sweet corn. And the next thing I decided to put in, we're going to put in some potatoes, well, just because I love potatoes. So we'll fold this up real quick. Drop that off there. Hook up the potato seeder real quick. There we go. There we go. Now we gotta we had the canola fields harvested. We could say we're cooking with canola oil. Aha, that's cool for that one. Yeah, you could say we were feasting, Brutal. I think we ate so much that we couldn't move, brother. Healing up some potatoes right here. This garden's gonna be yummy. Oh, you found the chat so you can share your chat? There you go. So, do a quick recap if people are going to be watching this later and they missed the first beginning or some other. We're putting in beehives, as you can see over there. We are planting sunflowers, corn, potatoes. We're going to be putting in some sugar beets and some radishes. But not like your typical field radish. We went out and we got some regular radish seeds. Got some Asian whites. We got some pink radish, multicolored radish, common red radish. As April can attest, I love radishes. So I think we'll put in another row or two of potatoes here. While that's planting, let's go to chat, man. How's everybody doing anyway? Chris says, hanging fancy light fixtures and watching the stream, man. That's living life right there, man. Oh, not trying to rub it in, Brutal, but I'll tell you what, man. That turkey leg that I just had for breakfast this morning, well, lunch. Oh, that tastes as good as it did yesterday, brother. That was yummy. Thinking one more roll of potatoes. That looks to be about the right amount. Nah, let's go two more. So, hopefully everybody in chat is happy. And everybody that watches this video later. Leave down the comments if you have any new ideas and what you'd like to see. Any thoughts for maybe a new crop or a new center, new buildings. Yeah, whatever you guys think. What's something that you'd like to see going on? Gonna have to get Pete and all the other guys together too, so we can get over on the co-op farm. Gotta get some more instructional videos out on that farm there. Gotta get Mr. Brutal Messiah set up and ready to go too, so we can get him in there. Alright guys, I think that's enough potatoes. What do you guys think? Y'all be eating fried taters and mashed taters for quite a bit. Alright, so we'll dump this off here. Oof, caught on my ladder. Hook up to our other seeder here. And let's see. There we go. We'll put in some radishes. Swing this around, get her nice straight, ready to go. And there we go. Oh, you completely wiped it again? Alright, yeah, we'll get it fixed. Not sure where my hired worker is, but let's just go ahead and get rid of him. As you can see, I'm using some coon planters in the Case 380 CVX with a wide tire setup. Pretty fond of these coon products. They work exceptionally well in this game. As you can see over there, I'm also using the coon row crop, and that is a coon disc limiter right there. So let's get this turned around. The tree's kind of playing a little bit of havoc right there, but that's alright. And shout out to Chris Farmer that's in the chat right now, guys. There will be a video coming out hopefully in the next day or two, if I get it all done, with Chris's farm. He's going to take in the same map that I'm using here, Giant's Island, and like where I'm planting the garden, the man has completely cleared out every single tree and the entire farm, the entire island basically. It's plowed and planted. We just did a corn harvest on it, and we had 1.6 million liters of corn that come off it. So yeah, it's massive. So there you go, April. There's your garden. Got your corn, got your potatoes, got your sunflowers over there for your bees. Some beets. Alright, guys. So as you can see, just go over the equipment real quick. It's the Kuhn Espresso 3000. And then, like I said, we got the Discolander over here. And this one will also seed grass and oilseed radish, which you can use for natural fertilizer. And if you guys want more in-depth information on these, I have videos on my channel that you can go check out for the Coon DLC. But anyway, this is your typical beet, corn, soybean, sunflower type of seeder right here. It's a 12-row crop planter. This is a potato planter. This is the Fligo water tank, 20,000 liter. And then this is my JCB wheel loader. So why don't we just go ahead and jump into that, and then we'll start taking care of these greenhouses that we put in. So we got 2 greenhouses for lettuce, and then I put 2 greenhouses in for tomatoes. So I'm thinking we're probably going to have more of this than we need. So what we'll do is we'll probably take a bunch of this down to the farmer's market. We'll make April go down there and sell it. She's better with people than I am, so I'm good with my hands and making stuff and growing stuff. She's good with talking to people, so makes a decent team, I guess. I may have to cut this tree out. This tree might become an issue. I'm thinking yes. Yep, at least trim those branches off. You can see it's pushing me sideways. So. Kevin Ken, man, welcome to the stream, brother. Epically tired, busy with work over Easter, but back on work Saturday. Oh, there you go, brother. Ooh. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Wow, that's perfect, man. This scoop that I'm using, it's a silage / manure fork. Holds like 10,000 liters. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and bring this back over. Grab our water tank. Then this is when the magic happens, guys. You add the water. See it? Did you see it? Look, they all turned green. There's your lettuce. Pretty awesome. Ooh, you gonna start seeding? Alright, man. Yeah, I'm in for that, Chris. As you can see, with the manure and the water, you get the lettuce, guys. Can't tell me I'm too far. Oh. The tomatoes seem to be a little much more fussy about getting the water in. There you go. And eventually this will grow tomatoes. So yeah, they're pretty cool. And they actually provide money. I'll cover that in a minute. I'll show you the equipment that we used real quick, and then the products that we have as far as the greenhouses we had built, and we'll go from there. Kevin, you work for the British Beer Club? That's awesome, man. Alright, guys. So, let's go over and recap here real quick. So, we got our beehives in. Did sunflowers, did corn, we got potatoes, we got beets, and we got radishes. So, we'll run over here. I'll show you the greenhouses. As you can see, we got the tomato plants growing. And eventually, they take a while, but eventually you do get tomatoes on them. Same thing here. And then, here's the lettuce greenhouses, guys. So there you go. Looks like Boston head lettuce. So, and let's just go over the equipment we used right here. Well, the buildings we had put in. So what we do is we ran with 6 beehives. And the beehives will make us $85 a day each one. So we're looking at probably on a $500 bill each day that it'll make us game day. Greenhouses will make us $10 a day. They don't make a whole lot of money, but that's alright. But they look cool, and they go with our garden theme. And then you can also put like wind turbines and solar panels, stuff like that in. But like I said, that's the buildings that we use. Basic coon equipment. You need the coon DLC, obviously, to use the coon equipment. But I guess I can go through and show you them real quick. Right here is the Coon Aspro 3000. This one will run you around $32,000. It's actually a really good price, especially if you're just starting out in the game. This is another planting system right here. And then you have the Coon, the Planter 3, which is a 12-row, like I should have said earlier. This does your sunflowers and soybeans and sugar beets and your corn. And that's the planters that we used. Cultivator, this is the one I'm using, the Discolander XM52. And this one, as you can see, we'll also do oilseed radish and grass. And the rest is just my typical case tractors, and you got a JCB wheel loader. So, hopefully, you guys like this idea. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. I appreciate each and every one of you. And real quick before I end it, Chris says sinking in wheat to get about 100 bales, and the rest probably go to stock or loose. Sounds like a good plan, man. Be kind of cool to see how much straw we can pull off that. But yeah. So check out the next video coming up. Shout out to everybody coming into the stream today. We got some buddies in here. Shout out to Chris Farmer, Kevin Kent, Pedro Gaming, April Holly, and shout out to Yoshi Gaming, Mr. Kino, Mr. Pedro. Y'all are beasts. And each and every one of you that support my channel, my subs, appreciate every one of you, everyone that watches the stream later on. And if you're new and you're watching this video and you like what you see, man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you click that little bell, ding ding, so you can get more information and more videos coming at you. So, alright, this is your boy Spade saying, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.